Okay, so I got all my hinges test fit in the elevator. Now I'll take them out one by one and glue them like I did in the elevators, or ailerons. This is the elevator. So glue on each side. There it goes. Now, yes, some people have done this with epoxy. It sets fast. But I have to buy epoxy. The GWS glue comes free with the kit. I think only once I've ever have hinges come loose. I don't think they came loose. More like I broke them out of the wing. But I've actually never ever broken a paper hinge of theirs. And I've probably I use them in my planes that I modify. I'll save the extra ones. They become really handy for making hinged material. Okay, there. Now we have the 4 hinges glued into there. We have to set this side aside and let it dry. Okay, now I'll bring back the fuselage. You see, it's tacky. I think we're going to dry a little more. Well, while we're letting that glue dry, here's a cowl. Now that you can see, they got little lines in them. These dents where you put the screws. That line where I want to cut. When I cut that out and that out. So I'm going to take my trusty scissors. People have many ways of doing this. Scissors work good for me. And I'll cut perfectly around on that line. If you stay on the line perfect, it even seems to cut easier. But be careful. You only get one chance at this. If you wreck it, they sort of don't have a second cowl. There, I got the back off. Now I'm going to cheat a bit. Bring in the trusty Dremel. Now, the center, I'm going to cut a rough hole in the center. Actually, big enough to get my sanding tip through my Dremel. And then I'll finish it with the Dremel to make it look nice. I don't have scissors or nothing that does this nice. My Dremel. Some people can do it with a knife. I just prefer a Dremel. See? Okay, see? I get a perfect round hole with the Dremel. Works good for that. Makes the cowl nice. Always looks good. Have a little fray pieces there. The bottom piece here, I'm going to cut out with my trusty X-Acto knife. Very carefully, I think. Well, here we go. Let me cut this piece out very carefully. Well, kind of askew, isn't it? Just fix it up a bit. I think that's pretty nice. It's done by hand, so it'll have to do. I think it'll look good on the plate. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. And these fuselage pieces are quite dry now. They aren't even tacky anymore. They're just the thick parts of the glue are tacky. Now I'm holding these 2-wire rods. They want to go down in there. But I don't want to tape them because I want them to be free. Now, I'm going to very carefully put these 2 bodies together, making sure that it's right the first time, because I won't get a second chance. This glue sticks fast. Okay, so I go along, making sure all these places are fitting nice. Press it into place. Make sure the seam at the top is good. Pressing it all really nice everywhere. And we're done, see? That's how easy the fuselage goes together. I will take a paper towel and rub a little bit along my seams if I have any excess glue coming out, because now's when it will. +2 overnight when it bubbles. Sometimes a little bit of glue comes out. It fills up the grooves. It works good. So there, now we have glued the fuselage together. You can't see it, but the plastic rods are there. One on that side. And a battery compartment. Now we have the fuselage complete. Remember, wipe off some of the excess glue. And double check. It should all be just about perfect. We have the body for the formosa done.